Who am I here with?
Gary Sanders,
Gary Sanders.
a.k.a. Taz.
Gary Sanders sounds like a football coach.
Yeah.
Now, Gary, you explained to me a little bit. You've been on the street for some time now?
I've been on the streets 3 years.
3 years. Wow.
Yep.
What was the leading event that led you on the street?
I was living with family, and one thing led to another, and it was time for me to go.
That's usually what I hear. The most common reason people being on the street is typically a loss of a connection.
Yeah. There are a lot of people on the streets that have been offered places to stay, and they don't take them because they're used to this life.
It's hard to explain to somebody.
Right. It's very hard.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's quite often you see that out here, though.
right. Exactly.
More common than not. If you spent more than a couple of years out here, it's almost like you marry it.
Yes. Very
What do
true.
you think the attraction is?
Well, they have their freedom. That's basically it. Freedom. They don't have nobody to tell them what to do. They don't want to take the responsibility. The way I look at it, they don't want to take the responsibility to be on their own, to be responsible for themselves, like the rent, the groceries, so on and so forth. Once they've got addicted to something,
Sure.
they're going to stick to it.
The not having a rent payment, it's kind of nice after a while, right?
Correct, if they're working.
If they're working.
If they're working and they have a bank account, that would be a plus for them.
Now, you said 3 years you've been out here on the street.
Yes, sir.
What have you learned in those 3 years?
Walk softly and watch your surroundings.
You can't have an ego out here.
No. Oh, no. No.
I think ego is the number one thing that gets people into trouble out here,
Yes, especially on the buses.
especially on the buses. Is that your mode of transportation?
Yes.
Trying to find some good lighting, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Now, it's because, you know why I say that? Is because, let's see if I can, trying to find the good line. Sorry, Gary.
That's all right.
But my audience is going to ridicule me if it's not good quality. But, Gary, to me, you seem like a pretty cool dude.
I'm just laid back. If I know somebody that needs something, I'm going to give it to them. If I've got it, I'll give it to them.
I like that.
Maybe that will endure them to give back to somebody else.
And is that kind of what gets you around? Is that what makes you happy, is giving back?
Yes,
Even when you don't really have that much?
right. I mean, if I had $2 in my pocket and somebody was thirsty, hey, here, take it. But I could always get water somewhere.
Gary, I've seen in the homeless community, people be very giving. More so than people that have the money to give.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I don't really know. I'm just, I don't understand why the community talks bad about a homeless person. I mean, I understand that if they're starting a problem with somebody, I can understand that.
Right.
But to just be negative about life is a shame. I put God first in my life because He's always walking beside me and protecting me every day. You know what I'm saying? And I've got friends out there that do watch out for me.
Yeah.
I've got a real good friend right now. I've known him for 10 years, and he's just been a blessing to me. Just been a blessing. Rainy nights, stormy nights, cold nights. He's been there for me.
Gary, it doesn't look like to me you're on any sort of drugs.
No, I don't do drugs.
Doesn't look like you've been doing them in at least years, at least.
I don't do drugs at all. I've never done them. Won't do them. Nope. I don't believe that's the way to go. I was raised Baptist Catholic, Baptist Christian,
Mm-hmm.
and I was raised in the South.
Right.
My dad was a Marine. He taught me how to be me as a man growing up. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, thank you. Not, yeah. I don't know. No, that's not the way to talk to somebody. You know, give the bus drivers respect when you get on the bus. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for the ride. You don't see that anymore. You
Sure.
just, I mean, huh? No. No.
So you holding yourself to a higher standard pretty dear,
Yes, I do.
and you got that from your father.
Yes.
Do you think that was your number one role model in life?
Yes, I do. My dad was a man that worked all the time. I may not have seen much of him growing up, but when I did, I learned a lot of things from him. Driving, one of them. I've been driving since I was 15.
CDL?
No, just a regular driver's license. I don't want a CDL. I don't know why that is, but I don't want it.
Man, Gary, you said you applied for housing.
Yes,
Where are you at, do you think, on the precipice of that?
nowhere close, because I haven't heard anything from my lawyer or nothing.
You gotta have to have a lawyer to get housing?
Well, I got a lawyer.
Disability.
Because, yeah, for disability.
What's wrong with you?
I can't walk long distance, and I've got a heart murmur.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't have what I used to have when I was younger.
What has been the cause of deteriorating health?
I don't know. Just age, I guess.
Just natural
Just-
causes.
Yeah, just natural causes.
But you got a good outlook still.
Yep, like I said, I live day by day. That's all you can do.
Day by day.
Yep.
Especially living out here. You can't think about tomorrow.
No,
You might not see it.
like my grandmother said, don't worry about tomorrow, worry about today. And that's what she did for 104 years. She lived a long life.
104 healthy years. Wow.
Yep.
It's got some good blood in you.
Yes, sir. Got some good genes in me.
And you're staying away from drugs. You know, you're doing good for yourself.
Yep.
Especially in the mix of all these different, characters out here on the street.
Yeah. I think a lot of it, and I'm not going to say 99%, but I'm going to say probably 65 to 70% of it is racist. Mixture cultures. African American, Indian, Spanish, white, you know.
What is it? What does race have to do with it?
That's how most of the fights start.
There's a
Right
lot
there.
of fighting out here.
Yeah. There's a,
It's ego.
and it's right. A lot of it has to do with this heat. This heat will get to you if you don't eat right, you don't drink plenty of fluids.
Start hallucinating.
That's very correct. Very correct. Because I had a stroke a little over 11 years ago, and it was because I wasn't hydrated and I wasn't eating right. Get out in that heat,
Yes, sir.
it will do a toll on you.
Gary, do you have a woman in your life?
No.
Is that something you're looking for? Or is that something that's going to find you?
It's something that I'm gonna find, but it's not right now, not while I'm out here. I wouldn't do that to a woman. You know, more respectful than that. You know, I don't want her to see me living out here in a situation that I'm in.
And you don't want a woman to come help you and fix you or you know.
Well, I mean, if she's willing to, maybe.
Do you have an email?
I do have an email.
Share your email with us, man.
It's bulldogsgary1965@gmail.com.
And I'm guessing you were born in 1965.
And my team is the Georgia Bulldogs.
I figured that from the Bulldogs. I used to live in Georgia for a while.
Where at?
Norcross.
Norcross, huh? I'm from Snellville.
I'm very familiar with Snowville.
I got a sister that lives out in Loganville.
I'm very familiar with that as well.
Yep.
I did door-to-door sales out in Atlanta
okay.
Metropolitan.
A shout out to South Gwinnett High School.
There you go. And with that email, you know, if a young lady or, you know, an older woman wants to reach out to you, or even a young man asking for, you know, a mentor or advice, would you be open to that?
I most certainly would. I'm always here to listen. Willing to listen. I can give you all the advice, but I can't do the work for you.
Is that saying where you lead a horse to water?
Yep, lead your horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Yeah, exactly.
I think a big thing out here on the street is how you doing, sir? You doing all right?
Oh, yeah.
Good to see you, man. Take care of yourself, okay?
I will.
I think a big thing people out here are struggling with, and I see it, it's very tangible living out here on the streets, is spiritual warfare.
Mm-hmm.
You see the devil real time, you know, digging his claws into people.
That's right.
Getting them to, you know, act a certain way, hold themselves. How you doing, sir? You know, act a certain way, do a certain thing, and it's a little bit unfortunate, you know.
It's sad to see, is what it is. You know, I may not be going to church every Sunday, but I know when I lay my head down at night, I say my prayers. Say my prayers before my dinner meal. That's important. And it's important too that, you know, every now and then open up that good book, pick your script out of it, and read it.
Random page. That's my favorite thing to do too.
Yeah.
I like that.
Right. When you feel down, that's when you pick up the good book. Open it up.
When you feel down, that's when you pick up a good book. I like that.
Yep.
I like that, Gary. Now, where can we find you, man? If we want to help your circumstance, where could we find you? At the library?
Yeah, library or down there at the park, whatever that is. I call it Central Park. I don't know. I think of New York when I see that. I don't know why.
What, the Republic Square?
Yeah, Republic Square.
You hang out at Republic Square.
Every now and then.
Have you ever seen me out here?
I've seen you once or twice.
You see me out here? I try to do, you know, I've been trying to get myself into the community on a positive note.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people out here, they say again? No. Yeah. Hey, it's a funny joke, man. It's a funny joke. God bless you, man. God bless you. You got to keep your head on a swivel.